Hello, yesterday I didn't do a review on family bodies there, but I once went.
Никогда не было.
It was true that nothing particularly interesting happened in the market either. It was just me that evening at our press conference. Well, there wasn't anything on her mind. Nothing new was announced, and so the market remained stagnant. Although I then realized it just began and I took positions. A broken polish in the air. Well, when the press conference ended, it was closed because of that. The market didn't go anywhere. Alright, let's proceed with the reviews. What should we do about Ethereum? I took a modest position, making a small interest deposit. Just an hour ago, literally. But in the hope of what? It will grow. One goal.
У нас это
Level around 3,000. And then there are numerous of them.
уровни у нас идут, их там еще.
However, in general, the principle is that it seems everyone here has already been eliminated, so the meaning is already present. Essentially, there's not much of a path downward because no one remains there. No liquidation of any sort. Only if you go much lower there. But there are also no liquidations much lower there because they left there a long time ago. And what positions there were liquidated a long time ago. So the idea is that if we come down here, then it's not very far. So I opened this position considering that no matter what, I won't be eliminated even at this point. I'll average it. And at this moment, if we unexpectedly descend here and gather more. This is the idea. And potentially the profit for us appears to be quite substantial. We can aim for 4,100 initially. And then we can much higher. Well, it's clear that this is not in the near future. Yeah, in the perspective of a few months, that is now. What do we do after that? It's like we have head and shoulders. Once a shoulder, head, two shoulders. That is, we can theoretically bounce somewhere here. Do some trade here and then leave higher. Well, this is a weekly schedule, so it's about the merchant. May not be visible on it, as if here for a week we can stand, or even the spirit, and leave higher and higher. If we leave here, we have down 2,200 there, 4,100. Well, consider that for 2,000, yes, somewhere for 6,000 we can request to go there. Quite quickly, 3 breakdowns, because retail is no longer on the air here to count, because that's it. Well, this candle was knocked out, mostly purchased here. Only the major players arrange activities there. I posted them on Twitter today, and on Telegram you can read about what happened, my opinion on how it was done, and other interesting details. So okay with the air, understand? We get volatility, it was one day. As if we were standing on Monday yesterday. Today we are standing again in some small consolidation. There is no particular movement. And there's nothing much to earn from. Well, here again you can draw some kind of triangle there. As if we draw a triangle, here's how it could look. We exit downward, then it is possible. Draw it like this. Triangles can generally be drawn however you prefer. The populace lacks a strong direct downward impulse. Then they are redrawn, something is changing there. Alternatively, here is a clear triangle descending. Have you come to this border? In theory, we could go to some place right now. It's exactly right here, that's all. Well, we'll see how it goes. As long as there is no news, there is nothing. Generally speaking, technical analysis might completely fail right now. Correct? Why? Because there may be such news that we don't have time to look back and fly up. That's how we went down. We can also fly up there in an hour. If there is certain news, it will most likely be in the near future, because it was not in vain that they did this drain and this bunch of liquidations. They did this in order to buy the asset, just in time for the news. And Trump seems to know everything, when he will say what he will say. We'll fly up, along with Ether. So, okay, regarding Bitcoin, we have, strictly speaking, approximately the same situation. 14 mods, we're slowly going down there. Yes, if it's not even clearer there with Ether, then it's just like here. I saw it carried out down, but here if we start the parts, we will consolidate. Well, how can I take it? Long 2. With targets, well, it's around here for now, but overall targets are here. Well, accordingly, only with a stop. Falling also causes pain. Well, or who is ready to average up to 80 families there? Until 87, how can you get out?
Не знаю, без стопов. То не готов. Тут со стоп-лоссами, да, здесь в принципе.
In principle, the overflow is already going to the long.
Час закрываем.
We began to close behind this line, just most likely divide. Well, there may be rollbacks at the top again. This, by the way, really works on cryptocurrencies. These are trending on a small time frame. It's clear that it's not there for large movements, but it's as if it's quite up to here how it can get, but you can find movement to pick it up.
Сейчас остался там.
Until the end of the hour, 10 minutes, and but will he stay here? So globally, if you look more globally, we have here is one resistance. We have a date at 106, 107. If we overcome it, then the variety somewhere 16th 117 is enough. It will take some time for that to happen, about 120. It's clear we don't have a single candle very much. Half-hour limit.
Поэтому отсюда можно будет.
These can be picked up by some local shorts, I think. Hence the short 2 if we go down from 80 or 7 long. Well, here, I don't know here. 901 can also be looked after as it was. I won't, because I believe that if we continue downward, we will eventually reach 87. So please introduce yourself in detail. IPC social networks until tomorrow with additional updates.